I think I did well in the scrimmage. I came out, didn't have too many mental errors. I had a couple mental errors to start off, the first couple practices. And every practice you got to go out and focus on the one thing that you want to get better. My thing was, get my mental errors down. I feel like I did a good job of doing that, so I was pleased with my play.
Dennis, I know it's early and you're going against an offense you're kind of familiar with, but how do you feel about the growth of the secondary overall?
I feel like everybody's been growing, in a great way. I feel like Coach has a thing for each guy that he wants that guy to improve on. And I really feel like, from every guy in the room, if you go around the circle, every guy has improved on what Coach has talked about. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that we still have to get better at, but I feel like every guy has really locked in on the one thing they have to get better at, and they've done a job as far as that goes.
How much are some of those issues mental, and how big is that side of it too?
Most of it is mental. Everybody out here is physical. Everybody's talented. But the game is a mental game. That's the difference between high school and college. You got to lock in, read your key, and those are the things that we have to improve on. Physically, we're all here for a reason. Coach thought we had potential, but that's where the real work. That's what really separates guys, is being able to get out there, do your assignment without thinking about it.
You're the boundary, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, are you also getting some work at the nickel?
I am getting some work at the nickel. They've been rotating guys so more guys can learn the position, but I've been playing boundary primarily, and I've been playing nickel as well.
Paris Ford just came here. Missing 17 practices for a true freshman. Having learned safety the way you did, can you imagine what that transition could be like for?
Could I imagine? No, I couldn't imagine. I can imagine my first day here, and I know what he's going through. Just feeling like he's 17 days behind. But I think he's done a good job. He's a real social guy, so he's fitting in with the group well. You can tell that he's here to learn. Got his notebook out in every meeting, and all we can do is just take it one day at a time, and he'll be all right.
How familiar are you guys in that room sort of with what Paris did in his high school career and stuff like that?
Personally, I'm not too familiar. I don't pay attention to the recruits too much. I just know, we want to work with guys as soon as they get here. But, we know that he's a highly touted recruit. We know he's a super talented guy. And we're excited to, to have him out on the field. We can use all the talent that we can get.
Did he show some of that athleticism today in practice at all?
Definitely. He looked good in his individual drills. His attitude is great. Like I said, fitting in with the guys well. Looking clean on his breaks. So, the mental game will come as he gets more reps, and we're excited about it.
This is a young defense. Do you see yourself becoming a leader even though you're not a senior?
I have to be a leader. I have to try to step into the role that was void from some guys last year. So I'm working on my leadership every day. And, leadership is not something you just step into. It's something that you earn. So I'm trying to go out there and do as much as I can to earn the respect of the players next to me, and hopefully they will call me a leader.
Dennis, you guys are pretty good on third and long last year in that third down package. What do you think what you guys did kind of gave some teams trouble, in those situations?
We try to blitz a lot of different ways. We try to get pressure. We try to get pressure on the quarterback. And, basically what gives teams trouble is if we're landing our blitzes, that's hard for the quarterback. It's hard for the quarterback to do his job when guys are in his face, we're kind of void, in our coverage a little bit. So, as long as we're landing our blitzes, we should be good on third down.
Dennis, what's the difference in team speed defensively this year compared to last?
Got a ton of team speed this year. Honestly, I believe we had a ton of team speed last year. But, speed is something that's, there's a mental aspect to the speed too. We got just as much talent, if not more, this year than we did last year. But where we're really going to separate is when we can get that mental part down. And we're not thinking, we're not hesitating, we're just doing our assignments. That'll be the difference.
Dennis, I know you're a few years older. Did you know Paris at all before him getting here, being both Pittsburgh guys?
Well, I wasn't familiar with Paris much. Saw him on Instagram. People celebrated him. He's a very talented guy. But enjoying getting to know him right now.
How about the guys working at the other safety spot? Are you getting used to taking reps with, I guess, all three of those guys? Jazzy, Bryson, and Jordan.
Absolutely.
When he gets back.
Bryson, Jordan, Ramani. Everybody at the safety spot. We're becoming a brotherhood. We're in the film room together. We're always in a battle, but we're trying to support each other as much as we can. Because we got to get better collectively as a group. Because as you know, we got a relatively thin group, so we're going to need guys to rotate, and we got to have a next man up mentality. Somebody might go down, your next guy has to be ready to go in. So everybody's working together.